All right, everybody. Today I wanted to get out the Spartan Harsey. Spartan Harsey is another wonderful USA made blade. It is another DLC coated blade in my collection. The Spartan Harsey was designed by Bill Harsey. You can see his signature here on the blade back. The Spartan Harsey consists of two robust titanium frames. It is a frame lock. It is a right-handed frame lock. The blade is made of S45 VN. At least this variant is. You can see it's nicely centered. I believe that all of the hardware is titanium with the exception of the pivot, I believe. I could be wrong. There are two body screws and a place for the clip. It's got a reversible clip. So you would take this off and you would put it here, and you would take this and put it here. Now this is right-handed, so the clip placement can be ambidextrous, but it doesn't change the lock side. So you can see the clip has a milled out arrow. All the hardware is wonderfully large for ease of maintenance, so you don't strip them out when you're trying to tighten them or loosen them. The blade has the signature Bill Harsey style shape with this really thick, deep jimping and a little ramp here for your thumb. And you really lock into the grip. I love the ergonomics of the Harsey. And there's a nice little pinch spot here. You can't help but just sink into it. It's a great little spot for deployment. You got good access for thumb. And I really enjoy the flicking, the reverse flick on this piece. This is on washers, not bearings, so it is a little stiff. Oops. But I like washers. I like the security of their feel. They feel more robust. That sort of hydraulic slow, you have to be deliberate about it. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy bearings as well, but something about a good, nice, wide washer. So, this is not a small knife. The blade is about 4 inches, and the cutting edge is about, maybe 7/8, 3 7/8. There's no choil. It just goes straight from blade to this spot. Now I believe that's intentional. You can see there's even a little section of it that's not sharpened right there. Which, I mean, is good, because if the blade was, if you were using this down that low, the thumb studs would be in the way of the cutting path. So, gigantic jimping along the back in addition to the spine of the blade. And on the fore of the handle here. The handle itself is 5 inches, just barely under. And the overall is, we'll give that 8 3/4. Now, this blade doesn't see very much use, and that's primarily for the same reason why the Hinderer Maximus didn't. It's just really not very thin behind the edge, and the chalky DLC kind of gives it a drag, a little bit of a pull. So it's good for cutting tape, be good for more robust things like rope, that'd be fine. But when it comes to like cardboard, I don't think this is slicey enough. I think again I'd end up going back to my Nooms on. So great action. No lock stick whatsoever. Nice and centered. No blade play up, down, left, or right. It's just a well-made knife. Giant lanyard hole access, if that's when you're into lanyards. I personally can't. I can't stand lanyards. Unless it's on a really small knife. So you can see up here on the blade it says USA S45VN, and then there's the Spartan logo. As well, the Spartan logo on the clip placement little panel thing. So this is the box that the Spartan Harsey comes in, or at least the one, my version. So it says black PVD, but I called and verified with them, and this is also DLC. So I don't know which one they do first, if they do a PVD and then a DLC, or if they do a DLC and then PVD over it. I'd assume they PVD and then DLC. But I called them and talked to them, so unless there was some sort of miscommunication, yeah, this is DLC. So I don't know, I'm almost curious if it says anything underneath this. Nope, does not look like it does. So this is my second Harsey that I've owned. I purchased one and I carried it a little bit, but just found that I didn't like how thick it was behind the edge. For tactical purposes, sure, this would do just fine. There are many different areas of the knife world that this would perform excellently in. A robust swedge here that allows for a thickness down pretty far towards the tip. This blade is extremely sturdy. So thank you for taking the time to join me this evening, or whatever time of the day it is for you, to look over the Spartan Harsey. I do appreciate your time and hope you have enjoyed spending it with me. Feel free, if you choose, to like and subscribe to my channel. I plan on continuing to do these sort of lo-fi, soft-spoken knife reviews. I know that there's a lot of knife reviewers out there, and there's a lot of ASMR artists out there. I just noticed that no one was really doing knife reviews in this sort of format. So I appreciate you being here. Have yourself a wonderful evening, and I will see you next time for the next knife.